with a land value tax. So a land value tax is basically the idea that you extract the value of the land and redistribute it back to a community because nobody really owns the land, right? I mean, I guess maybe that's debatable, but it's based on the idea that we all collectively own the land. And so if you build on a certain plot of land, you should be paying some kind of rent for using that land. Anything you do in terms of the structure would be yours. We wouldn't tax that with a land value tax as opposed to a property tax. So you can build whatever you want, but the land value has to be shared. And the way that that can actually combat NIMBYism is that you would want to get the most value out of your land by building perhaps more housing on your land instead of just letting the land stay as single family home. And if you didn't want to do that, then you would more likely want to move somewhere else where the land value tax was lower, where you wouldn't be impeding on other people's ability to get the full value of the land.
So it sounds like there's kind of a different incentive structures. So if we tax property, then we'll get less productive uses out of the land. And if we tax the land, we won't we'll get less speculation. Is that like a fair framing of what you're describing?
Yes, I think less speculation because the value would be extracted. It wouldn't be something that you would bet on. And I think that that is more equitable just in terms of like how we distribute the value of land. It's not all going to the people who are just around earlier to buy it before the value went up. The value would be more reflective of all the people who contribute to that value. Because like if you're in a place that has really exclusionary zoning, say San Francisco, for example, and you bought your home, let's say in the 1970s, the value of that land today is mostly attributable to the tech sector. And you personally buying a property, like you didn't contribute to that necessarily. So redistributing it back to the whole entire city would make that a bit more fair.